Hello, Internet! Liam is dying, slowly, painfully, but he might live. Let's see how these events unfold. So basically, what's going on right now, for those that don't know, like Liam didn't, there's an enemy behind you, trying to ram its buzzsaw up your backside. Zircon killed it, I believe. Except him. Zircon killed him as well.
Yes.
Basically, having to infiltrate this section to turn off the turrets that the enemy are using to stop you and Cora from getting in. And you have to deactivate them so Cora can come in and help you, despite the fact she's pretty much useless. She fires like one bullet every like 30 seconds, like bing, bing, bing.
Isn't that most
like,
AIs though?
It's like, hurry up and shoot more. The only advantage she has is she's immortal, so you can use her as a bullet shield and just stand behind her.
Yeah, following on from the Pokemon talk of what I was mentioning earlier, though unrelated to what I was mentioning earlier, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think it'll probably be close to the 5th of November by the point this is uploaded, or maybe past it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Drake's gonna throw everything he has at us. You ready for this?
No.
Oh, I have to fight. Oh, I was hoping to loot first, but
I mean, you can just ignore and run away and start looting.
yeah, let's go with it.
You actually have to lock in. There
Oh.
you go.
I would explain why I'm going wrong with it.
Yeah, they have to highlight red, otherwise it'll just go wherever you're aiming. And you're out of ammo. Yeah.
Yes, what I was
November.
talking about.
That means Sun and Moon might be out.
No, as in
No.
it'll be near Guy Fawkes Day.
Oh.
Which means it'll be around the time that I'll have started the Nanka's Pokemon Miiverse Adventure. Or Nanka's Miiverse Pokemon Adventure. I'm not sure which way I hand it, thinking back.
Miiverse Adventure.
But basically, I'm doing something a little special, which isn't very special when everyone keeps summing it up in the exact same way.
It's a interactive, do your own adventure storybook.
No, as in the Twitch one.
Oh, well, yeah, it is, but in my opinion, it's less like Twitch plays and more like a story adventure book.
But yeah, someone else actually compared it to. Basically, it's a more manageable version of Twitch.
Yeah, it is, as well. Those tanks look really cool like that. Which, I mean, is still cool. It's dead.
But yeah, I'm basically on Miiverse.
Yeah, explain. She just took a tank shot to the face
I'm
and
doing
shrugged it
a Pokemon playthrough of After Voting, which is already tied up by this point. Going to be doing a I thought I threw out a Groovitron.
off. Yeah, it takes a while to, throw out.
Come on, Mr. Zircon, get here.
Proton drums, what an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, I know, I wasn't expecting it either.
They also got stuck on the dead corpses I had.
Let's get to the Star Watch defense cannon.
Yeah,
Let me get some health!
loot everything.
Um,
Yeah, that box teleported.
God damn it!
Just hit him. Unless it's explosive, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but I'm terrible at telling what's an explosive and what's an ammo box.
if it's red like that, it'll blow up. See?
Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a Pokemon playthrough of Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah.
And through various moments of it, though, I'm going to ask questions such as, which starter Pokemon should I choose? And of course, depending on the votes, I will choose such a starter Pokemon. However, it's a lot more detailed than just, what Pokemon should be chosen. There'd be questions ranging from which direction should I take first, which would end up having minor sort of effects, sort of like I'd only catch, say, one Pokemon in each sort of new area, but depending on which area I'll go to first would influence which Pokemon I have as a selection to catch. Whereas some would be questions where it's more specific Pokemon choices. For example, assuming I've already started doing this by this point in time, Mount Moon, for example,
Moon!
would have a question of should I catch a Sandshrew, a Paris, or a Clefairy? But a more indirect question would be something like which area I should go to first in I think it's Route 12 or Route 12 or Route 8. If it's Route 12, that means I get the fishing rod earlier.
Yeah.
And my choices of Pokemon, are expanded by the fishing rod. Otherwise, if I choose, say, Route 8 first, I may opt to end up catching a Kadabra instead.
You need to hack.
Yeah, okay.
There's
I was just checking for any more boxes.
Don't worry, I'll point out boxes to you.
There'll be other questions such as, like in the starting area, I also based...
Yeah, you can basically turn a ring off.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, so basically it's just telling you to turn the middle ring off. Yay.
No, the problem is I can never tell which ring I'm actually activating.
It's the one that's brighter.
Nice work, Ratchet.
Usually.
Wait, is that what we needed to do in here?
You need to go into the cannon.
Okay.
And then you get to shoot things.
Like, the way I'm sort of going to be playing it is that the main character, which will be represented by my avatar Nanka,
Take down those warships one by one. When the cannon charges, open fire.
Kill the little ships to gain charges.
Okay.
The little ships, I think, also try to shoot you. Little ships.
Use the Starwatch ion cannon against those capital ships.
Look, you see those orange things? Each time you kill a little ship, you gain one. And L2 to boom.
Okay, and that destroys the big ships.
Yep.
Right. And also slows down time from the seams of it.
Yeah, that's to make it look cool. That's my response as well, Clank.
Like,
Incoming missiles to that.
Oh, okay.
They're missiles.
Okay.
They're unhealthy. They hurt.
Well, I've stopped the
missile.
unhealthiness.
More missiles. A lot of missiles. They're trying to kill you.
Yes, I can
That's
see that.
very,
but,
very mean of them. And they shouldn't. We can see there's giant orange honeycombs like in front of us. Oh, these guys are annoying. I think I actually once used the ion cannon on the normal.
Ah, nuts.
Die, Sky! No! My one weakness! Giant laser beams!
To be fair, I think that's everyone's one weakness.
It's not Mirror Man's weakness. Or refraction, dude. The power of refraction. I don't know why those enemies fly into your line of sight to try and shoot you. It's like if they just stood behind you, they'd be able to kill you.
Let's see, for example, if there's a question for, should Nanka pop to the museum? Which, people were like, oh, that's like not a very necessary thing, for instance. Like you don't need to go to the Pure City Museum, what difference does that make, really? However, not popping to the Pure City Museum means that Nanka wouldn't know about the Moonstone, which is displayed at the museum. As such, when she encounters a Moonstone within the adventure itself, she wouldn't know that the Moonstone involves a specific Pokemon.
Yeah. That makes sense. Basically using in-game logic.
Yeah.
Unless you read the Pokedex entries of Clefairy, you'd probably figure out Moonstones might have something to do with the dude from the moon.
Yeah.
But I've never understood why Nidoking and Nidoqueen require Moonstones. you've got the shabloosh. You actually
There we
hit
go.
somehow. There you go.
Yes, last one.
It's over. That's
Um,
it. That's the entire planet done.
That's what Trek gets when he messes with the Galactic Ranger.
All 2 of you that actually did anything. I don't like the Galactic Rangers. They're boring. Especially you, Cora. I would say something about the other 2, but honestly I don't know enough about them to insult them.
another example would be I'm trying to think of it.
You did, kid. We're getting reports that the rest of Drek's fleet is retreating.
Another example for
Copy that, Rax. All remaining warships.
the Purity. Oh no! To explain the Pure City Museum one,
Yeah.
she wouldn't know about the Moonstone. But another thing she probably wouldn't know about is the fact there's an area you can't access without cut. As such, she wouldn't think to go back there later on, once she can do so via Diglett's Cave, to use cut in order to get the old amber.
Yeah.
So via failing to go to the museum, there's a couple of things that later on wouldn't be raised up as sort of like questions of things that I'd end up doing, because logically there'd be no reason to.
Yeah.
Others would be, you know,
You've been up here.
unless encountered, like say, unless it's prompted to go to either Seafoam Island or power plant, until Nanka catches Moltres, she wouldn't know about the legendary birds and thus not try to actually find them. And, you know, things like that.
In-game logic.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I like the idea of it. I think it sounds fun. That's why I'm not going to participate. I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I've already got enough weapons to level up in the moment, so I'm not going to bother with
Disgusting.
the other weapons at the moment,
How could you even think that?
because I might as well level these up to level 5 first.
Terrible. Terrible. Wait, is level 5 the cap in this, or is level 10?
Pretty
Or
sure
is it level 8?
I'm pretty sure level 10 was only for...
I know mega weapons can go to level 10 or something, so...
Yeah, I thought level 10 was only for the advanced
I
stuff.
can't remember. Yeah, that's
Oh,
that.
there is more planets. Core 2, me up with the Galactic Rangers,
Yeah.
and Pokar 2. So that's actually...
Potato.
That's actually... Oh, it's only 12 minutes in, but that's actually how far we wanted to do for today.
Ah!
No other races to do. Collect... No, I don't have all Rhino cards.
No, you don't. You can't get them onto like the last.
Stop here for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll finish advertising my Miiverse Adventure thing. But basically, there's a lot of stuff which relies upon in-game logic and a lot of
I'm gonna check on the Naris.
indirect questions. You know, things, and the questions are more than just to do what with the Pokemon. You know, certain sort of questions would lead to getting sort of like say potions over Pokeballs, for instance, or focusing on say against Lieutenant Surge. There'll probably be a question of Paralyze Heal or healing items. There'll be questions about what Pokemon choices to make, and that sort of question wouldn't come up again until the next PC.
Yeah.
TM and HM questions like which Pokemon should be taught Flash when just before entering the Rock Tunnel?
Yeah.
Which Pokemon would be taught Cut?
It's just making me want to play Pokemon.
I know, I've been wanting to play Pokemon some of it.
And it sucks, because the next better Pokemon thing we're going to get is the demo, and it's like, I don't really care about the demo. Because
Yeah, I didn't really play the Ruby and Sapphire that much either.
Well, no,
demo.
the
I only got the, I think the Glalie.
My problem with the demo is it's like, oh, hey, yeah, the special Pokemon you get is Greninja. Woo.
Yeah, Ash Greninja.
It's like, it's not even from this gen, so why should I care? You know?
Well, that's... Well,
Like,
I'm still annoyed that they haven't revealed an ice type yet. I want an ice type in my squad, and all the only ice types are revealed so far are Alolan ice types, which aren't new Pokemon technically.
technically no, but also kind of. It's weird.
It's like they could have just made them new Pokemon,
I like the idea of the Alolan form stuff.
but I feel they depart too much. I think we've already had this conversation before.
I liked them a lot more than Mega Evolution.
No, I'm not a fan of Mega Evolution either. Z-moves, I think, are the right direction.
Z-moves are a good idea, though I'm not sure whether I'll even bother using them. They don't really...
Well, I like it for the basis of having a move, you know, like my Blossom example. You have it of Sunny Day, that means you can teach her the Fire Z move.
Yeah, that's the only real situation where I
Yeah.
see it being useful if you have like a support move of a different type. It's something like having Reflect or Barrier, which is a psychic move. You can then have a psychic type Z move.
Yeah, Ledian suddenly blasts a psychic type attack now.
Yeah. But outside of that, I don't know. They seem very situational.
Hmm.
What
Ledian actually has a decent offensive move. Then,
do you
Comet
mean,
Punch.
Liam? Comet Punch is the best offensive move ever. Fear the might of Comet Punch. It makes me wonder if they're actually going to introduce new Megas. Or if they're just going to
Oh, that
focus.
just lands me back on the
Yeah.
pencils. Okay. Well, yeah.
Anyway.
But
You
yeah,
done?
check out my Miiverse. You can find it via Souldin. As you can find just about everything for mine, really.
Oh, hey.
Raritanium Urn has increased by 5%. A Rhino card. Oh, and I've got some duplicates. Let's get this one then. Alright, trade duplicates.
You got Blackwater City.
Which holo cards drop as... Oh, okay.
That's actually, to be fair, good, because it means you can unlock more card quicker.
Okay, yeah, true
Oh.
that. Yeah, check out my Miiverse Adventure thing. Participate if you wish to, and I hope everyone finds it exciting and all that.
I don't really have
Probably
anything
won't be
for you
as
to check
exciting as,
out.
say, Twitch plays Pokemon, because there'll be a lot less chaos involved. But it'll also be interesting seeing sort of
And a lot less
people's
visual.
reactions over, things which, end up happening as a result, like of the indirect questions.
It's a unique experiment.
Yeah. Like, I may try to do it with other series if this proves popular enough, but I'd have to try and think. Pokemon is honestly one of those few series which gives you enough choices to really make use of it, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to think of other series which give you that many choices, which could be applied with Miiverse.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that's been us playing Ratchet and Clank and talking about Pokemon.
I'm complaining. I
You've been complaining.
always complain. I want Pokemon to be out already. I want to know what exclusives.
Yeah, I
what
want
the
to.
Pokemon are.
Yeah, I want to know the exclusives as well, as well as any ice types. Because again, I want one in my squad this time.
Yeah. A lot of people want to be surprised by what's in the game.
No, I want to have it planned out.
Yeah,
what I
I
have.
like planning it out.
I'd love to be surprised by the story, but the Pokemon, no, tell me that straight up. I don't want a situation where I encounter Pokemon later on, which I thought, I wish I could have that in my squad, but I've already filled up all my 6 party members.
Yeah. Or a situation like, I'll have this, and then it sucks. This is terrible. I'm never doing this again.
But yeah, and we'll play Ratchet and Clank again soon.
No. Well, it's not going to matter to them.
Oh yeah, it won't, but yeah. Cheerio, everyone!
Bye.